Welcome to Astro Reeltalk, the channel where we go beyond reviews and break down the deeper meaning behind the story. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense political thrillers in recent years, The Day of a Jackal. This series is not just about an assassin. It's about precision, identity, power, and the illusion of control. At the center of the story is the Jackal, played brilliantly by Eddie Redmayne. He is calm, calculated, emotionless on the surface. From the very first episode, we see how precise he is. Every movement is planned, every detail calculated. He doesn't rush. He doesn't panic. He studies his targets like a chess player studying the board. But what makes this series powerful is not just the assassination plot. It's the psychological tension behind it. As the episodes progress, we discover that the Jackal lives a double life. He blends into society. He has relationships. He appears normal. And that duality is terrifying because it forces us to ask, is he a monster or just a man who perfected detachment? Meanwhile, intelligence agencies begin to realize that a high-level assassination is being planned. Leading the investigation is a determined officer played by Lashana Lynch. She is sharp, focused, and relentless. What follows across the season is not just a chase. It's a psychological war. Episode by episode, the net tightens. The target is revealed to be a powerful political figure with global influence. Security increases. Paranoia grows. And cracks begin to appear within the system itself. There are betrayals, leaks, political interference. And this is where many viewers missed something important. This series is not just about whether the Jackal will succeed. It's about whether powerful institutions are actually as strong as they appear. Because while the Jackal looks like the villain, the system chasing him is filled with ego, rivalry, and internal weakness. As we move toward the middle of the season, tension becomes more psychological than physical. There are fewer explosions, more conversations, more mind games. The officer begins to understand how the Jackal thinks. She studies his patterns, his discipline, his emotional distance. But here's the twist most people overlooked. The Jackal appears to be in control of everything. But he's also trapped. Trapped in a life where he can never be fully himself. Trapped in a world where one mistake means death. His precision is his strength, but it is also his prison. By the final episodes, the operation reaches its climax. Security is at its highest. Every movement is risky. Every second matters. And when the final plan unfolds, we realize something deeper. No plan is perfect, no system is invincible, and no assassin is untouchable. The ending doesn't just focus on success or failure. It focuses on consequences. The cost of obsession. The cost of living without identity. The cost of believing you control fate. What I personally loved about this series is the performance. Eddie Redmayne delivers a chilling, controlled performance that feels realistic rather than dramatic. The tension is subtle. The cinematography is clean and modern. And the pacing builds pressure slowly instead of relying on loud action. However, I will say this. The middle of the season felt slightly slow. Some side characters could have been developed more deeply. And at times, the emotional weight could have been stronger. But overall, this is a smart thriller. Not a loud one, a psychological one. And before I end this breakdown, I want to ask you something. Do you see the Jackal as a villain? Or simply a professional operating in a corrupt world? Do you believe the system truly had control? Or was it exposed as fragile from the start? And finally, is a life built on precision and control worth the isolation it creates? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is Astro Reeltalk.